This movie currently holds the record for the longest movie I've ever reviewed. 2001, A Space Odyssey from 1968. And it's good, but it's definitely not the greatest space movie out there. I'll give you that. So we started out millions of years ago with a bunch of monkeys, just doing monkey stuff. Planet of the Apes precursor. I gotta review that series at some point. But anyway, a strange monolith occurs, and then the monkeys suddenly gain a bunch of knowledge to the point where one of them bashes a skeleton. Oh, and by the way, there isn't really that much of a plot, it's really more on the spectacle, but I'll tell you this. Dr. Haywood Floyd is heading to the moon because another monolith, just like the one we saw earlier in the movie, has been discovered. And somehow he does it, after a long stretch of space travel and classical music. A year and a half later, basically the same thing happens, instead we're heading to Jupiter. So we got Dr. Dave Bowman and Dr. Frank Poole, and the computer, HAL 9000, basically making sure everything's okay on the ship. Unfortunately, HAL reports a broken antennae, so Bowman goes to check it out, but finds nothing wrong. And they believe that HAL is in error due to this, so Poole and Bowman go into a separate escape pod and try to discuss what to do. Hey guys, it's intermission, so if you want to go get something like a snack, maybe a drink, or maybe get another friend to watch this review, go ahead and do that right now. Unfortunately, as Bowman and Poole go out to investigate the antennae, Poole gets frickin' yeeted. Bowman tries to rescue him, but won't be let into the ship, so he's forced to let Poole go. But he eventually avenges Poole's death by disconnecting HAL. Bowman finds another monolith floating just over Jupiter, and I kid you not, the next sequence, known as the Stargate scene, is 10 minutes long. I feel like I've taken too much acid looking at this. Now seriously, just look at this. Also, I feel like we're entering a video game world. Bowman ends up in a small, weird-looking house where he rapidly ages, and as he dies, he finds another monolith and then transforms into a star baby. I'd say the effects are pretty good, but overall I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10, mainly because I'm more of like an action guy than an experimental guy. I want to talk about the ending real quick. I want to say it's based off the cycle of life, which is repeating, just like how the movie is most of the time. And when the guy dies, the star child is born. Just like when in real life, when someone dies, a couple babies take their place. But I don't know, this is just my theory.